Hello there and welcome back to this new video. As you can see, we are not in my studio. We are not even in Norway. We are in Italy, Tuscany actually. We are here in this sort of house. It's more like a part of a castle. You know, there's a castle out there. And yeah, we are here. We have been here for 2 weeks, see my friends, fix some stuff, you know, my heart, etc. So yeah, I didn't really have time to do any new videos, you know, here. So I ask you to send me some anonymous, questions on Instagram. So I was thinking, there's anonymous questions. People will have, some crazy questions. What's your favorite band? Like I didn't answer that question like 4 Q&A ago. Favorite non-black death metal bands? Probably people think that after black metal, death metal is my favorite genre, but it's not. It's 80s metal, so everything 80s, but also 80s pop, 80s synth, a lot of 80s stuff. What is something you dislike about living in Norway? If I would have been Norwegian, I will say nothing, considering that I'm an outsider and I don't have a Norwegian paycheck. I will say the prices. I made a video where I was able to live with like 50 euros per week in Norway, but the problem is that I can see a pattern, which is every some months you see the product that I was always buying raising up the prices by 10 kroners, stuff like this. It's not a lot, but if you raise it 3 times per year, those 10 kroners becomes 30 kroners, and this 30 more, and it started to be really hard, with my YouTube and musician paycheck. So yeah, that's the only thing I can complain. Actually, if you're a Norwegian, if you have a Norwegian paycheck, you're rich as fuck. What do you have to complain? Fuck you. What do you think of Sweden? Favorite places to visit here? I don't really know too much about Sweden. We have been in Sweden visiting Viking grave. It was really nice. The nature is amazing in Sweden. It's just like Norway, in my opinion. It's a great country. It's a great culture. I just feel sorry that has so many problems recently. We have been, when we did a video in Stockholm, and in the place we were staying, it was I think a part of Stockholm, there wasn't any streets, and it felt pretty dangerous, and according to ChatGPT, wasn't really safe to be there, so it's kind of sad to see this happening to Sweden, because it's a great country. Do you think it's hard to start a new life in Scandinavia? It depends of a couple of things. Like if you're a person that love your family, love your friends, love your life, you will not feel good, obviously, in Scandinavia. It's all about that, because if you don't have anybody that keeps you in your country, you hate your country for some reason, for working reason, etc., it's not hard to start. If you hate winter, of course, it will be pretty harsh, but otherwise, I just found nice people there. I didn't have any single problem with nobody. Culture is great, so Scandinavia is great. Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay. Hello Boris, I love your music. What drives you and motivates you to create music, and where do you get your inspiration from? Pozdrav iz Hrvatske. It's actually like a medicine for me, and I notice it every time I'm somewhere like here. I kind of start to get then anxious, bad thoughts in my brain. I just don't feel really good. So when I do YouTube videos, but especially music, my brain is totally concentrating, and that makes me really happy. I get joy for making music. There's nothing that makes me feel better than making music. And where did I get inspiration from? That comes literally from everywhere. For example, I don't know, it can be a movie, it can be a game, it can be a weather. The Ritual, for example, was composed in summer in Italy, and you can hear it is pretty more rock and roll. The new album was composed in Norway, and it's much more dark and sad because it was winter and pretty cold. Are there going to be more design merch we can buy online soon? Patches are ready. And t-shirt, I just bought a new design from a great guy on Instagram. I'll put his name here if you guys want to check him, he's very good. The design will be available at concerts. There will be 2 shows in November. I will do also a dedicated video about it with the announcement. And after those two shows, I'll sell the t-shirt also then on Bandcamp. What is your favorite TRYGLAV song? I think The Evocation probably, because it's really energetic and it's really fun to play live, and you can see it's a great song for headbanging, you know. Do you listen to new albums that came out this year? Do you have your top 3? You know, the problem when it comes to this stuff is that if I don't own the album, which I always try to do, I forget about things. I definitely listen new stuff, but if you ask me which band comes to your mind right now, I will say Ritual Fog, their debut album, but I'm not even sure that came out this year. But check it out, Ritual Fog. This album here is great. Can you shred like Petrucci with your feet fingers? Let's find out. How was your trip with your girl in Croatia? Did she like it? Did you like it? Yeah, she liked it. Yeah, it was really, really nice. We stay at my mom. We save a cat. We sterilize a cat. Now the cat is mine. It's at my mom's place. Yeah, another new one came. So yeah, it was a nice trip. Will we have Vision first album soon? There's nothing that I want out. I am working with the singer, but the problem, you know, when I work with someone else is that I need to wait his vocals, then I have to review it, then I have to ask him to change this and that, then it can take forever. But I really hope 2026. What are your thoughts on black metal furries? This is fun. Before some people started to follow me, you know, for the music, and they are furries, I didn't know anything about furries. I was like, what the hell is a furry, you know? I needed to literally check on Google, like, what the fuck is a furry? If you ask me what I think about it, nothing. I mean, it's not something that I'm interested in, but if they like it, where's the problem? We all have our own passions. How do you put up with trolls and haters if you haven't had any? I have to be honest, there's not many. But when there is some, it's always the same guy. Ah, you're a poser, what you're doing, it's not black metal, blah, 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 blah. There are people that they're just jealous because they will say no. But you know, if you don't give a shit about a person, you will not waste your time commenting or hating on that person, you know. So yeah, they're just losers. Do you even get jealous of other people? All the time. But I think I'm getting jealous of other people in a healthy way. And I will explain why. For example, when I started YouTube and I was searching, you know, for other metal channels to get inspired, I've seen Farban was already big, Nick Nocturnal was big, and I was jealous of them, but not in a way like, oh, look, this piece of shit, you know, he has subscribers, I don't. I was jealous in the way, oh, fuck, I want to be like this guy, you know, I want to be able to build a community, you know, and do what they do because I love to do the stuff. And even with bands, like when I was a drummer, when I was watching videos of George Kolias, I was so jealous of his technique. So I was just trying, you know, to get there. I wanted to be like them, or watching Tone's video of Cream and be jealous of him. But as I said, it was a healthy jealousy, you know, I just wanted to be like them. Inspiration jealousy. Is it possible to quit Canada to move in Norway? Is it too expensive? As the Norwegian says, the prices are there. There's a special agreement between Canada and Norway. You can get 2 years working visa. So yeah, just document yourself a little bit online. And I mean, there's many people I've seen, even from US, that live in Norway. So there's definitely a way to do it. You know, it's just how much you want it. Any concerts you're looking forward to? We have a concert in October, which is Wednesday 13 in Oslo. I love his first album, the more punk one. I don't really like the metal one he's releasing recently. So I hope he does a lot of old songs. Hello Boris, what's your opinion on Satanic Warmaster? I see you wear the patch a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I have also actually a t-shirt, but it's too short, like everything I buy. But yeah, Satanic Warmaster. They released awesome albums with pretty okay albums, you know, depending of how I wake up that day, I guess. But yeah, Karelian Satanist Madness is an awesome album. Filbum Winter is also an awesome album. The last one, not the last one, the previous one with the werewolf cover, it's an awesome album. Yeah, I know there's some controversial stuff about him, and people say, Boris, but he's a Nazi. I don't give a shit, okay? The music is good. There's no bad lyrics, maybe in the past he has some, but I'm here for the music, okay? Was it hard to move in Norway? No, because if you are part of European Union, you can go in Norway, even if Norway is not part of the European Union. Because Norway is in the Schengen group, so means you can go in Norway, work, live, and have the same rights as Norwegian without having to deal with documents. Isn't fucking amazing? Do you think the guy from Tales from the Reef is a poser? If not, would you wanna snuggle with him? Definitely not Moe asking. Well, no, guys, don't go on YouTube. Don't wrote Tales from the Reef. This guy is the worst. He do podcast. He interview me. Don't go and don't follow him. Okay? No, obviously go and follow him. Mo is an amazing guy. He does great podcasts. So I had a pleasure to be in one of those. So go on YouTube and subscribe to Mo. Have you ever returned to Croatia after you fled? Oh yeah, I've been tons of times in Croatia as a kid, constantly, with my parents. And my parents came back, and we didn't. Obviously, we had already a job. We were growing up. Now I'm in Norway, but every time I can, I'm going back to visit my mom. Facts of Varg's new TikTok account. Well, it's funny. I mean, yeah, it's a funny account. You can see Instagram is full of people screenshotting his answer and posting it there. It's fun. It's fun. Obviously, between one video and another, you will hear so many times about Euronymous, over and over. But for the rest, it's fun. What is your favorite band right now? As the same from the past years, but hey. Do you believe any religion? Are you part of any religion? Absolutely not. I'm a atheist. So yeah, I know I'm too old for that bullshit. I'm sorry. Do you dye your hair? I like your hair a lot. I dye my hair. My natural color is brown, light brown, and I just didn't like it at some point. Also, I started to see some white hair, which I fucking hate because it reminds me that I'm not 16 years old anymore outside and I'm fucking inside and I don't want to see them. Do you speak Croatian? What ties do you have to Croatia? Well, I'm born there. I speak Croatian. I speak mostly with my mom and with a guy from Croatia also that I met in the gym in Norway, Sasha. Hello, Sasha. You'll probably not see this video. What was your experience playing drums and why did you stop? Drums were like a obsession. I think was like a drug, so I'm really unhealthy at some point. I was playing like hours and hours and hours and hours. It was just drums, videos about drums, and sometimes I was sleeping and I still have the double pedal, So I was trying to train my legs. So yeah, it was an obsession. And the only reason why I stopped is because I had to move to Norway. I couldn't bring the drums, so I sold them. What is your favorite subgenre of death metal? Old school death metal. When it is okay to put a band patch on your vest, when you know all their discography, a few albums, because I've seen people with crazy amount of patches and to me it kinda seems impossible to know all their music. Plus the entire band's history. Thank you in advance if you answer it, and I love your videos. Thank you so much. You can know even one album of a band and put a patch, in my opinion. I don't know anything what Darkthrone released from 2000 on. No, maybe FOD. I know that one. I like it. But the newest one, I don't think that I've listened anything. And I have Darkthrone patches. And I think that there's people like the first two albums of Cradle of Filth and don't like anything from their discography and still wearing their patches. Obviously, if you wear the patches of or a t-shirt of the newest album and you don't like it, it doesn't have too much sense, But if you wear old stuff, and you like the album, I don't see where is the problem. Facts on Romania, the country, its music scene. Romania has one band that was really particular called Negura Bunget. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. I went to school with 5 guys from Romania. This place where I grew up here in Italy has a lot of guys from Romania. It was always fascinating because of the stories, you know, about Dracula and the castle, and I would really love to go and visit it one day. It's actually something we always talk, me and the Norwegian. So we will see. There's also a really cool festival close to that castle. Okay, guys, this was the last questions. Hope you have fun. See you soon back in Norway with some new videos. We're gonna buy that base. Oh yes, we're gonna buy that base. See you soon, motherfuckers. Bye.
Satan.